So, Michael, welcome.
Thank you.
So, please explain to us, what is FAIRMAT Infinity Recycling and how does it work?
So, FAIRMAT Infinity Recycling is the process by which we take a cold atmospheric plasma. So this is the treatment that you see here. Plasma is a big fancy word, but I'll explain it in just a minute. And as you know, our plates are made of these carbon fiber chips that Ben showed, and a resin, which is a glue that sticks them together. And so what this technology does is it just removes the glue selectively. So it's a patented process, and we spent a lot of time developing it. And through a very strong mastery and control of it, we selectively remove only the resin and leave the chips and the carbon fiber untouched and intact, so that we can reuse the chips, we can recover them with our robotic arms, and then reuse them and redeploy them in new products.
I would like to show you a part, just to explain it to you like very simply, okay? This is a composite part, okay? Most advanced material technology ever. Michael, can I say that with FAIRMAT Infinity Recycling, we can just take this part and recover the chips?
Yes,
is that
absolutely.
Right? Is it working like that?
Yes. So, I mean, even crazier than, you don't have to pry it off. So we actually have it to the point where you can go and pick it up with a vacuum suction cup. So the chips are really quite loose, and we have our robots come and pick them up. So it is, yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's great to do that.
In terms of impact for the environment, can you explain to us what are the advantages of FAIRMAT Infinity Recycling?
Yeah. So the big thing is that most of the pollution comes from the petrochemical products that are used to make your carbon fiber. And so given the fact that we don't actually touch the carbon fiber and that we reuse that, you save most of the emissions from that. The other thing, as I mentioned, it's a cold atmospheric plasma. And so when you're thinking this, you should not be thinking the sun or fusion reactors. You should be thinking fluorescent light bulbs or plasma TV. And the whole point is that you're not burning it like you are with pyrolysis. It's not a heat-driven process. The fact is you want your electrons to do the chemical reactions to react with only the resin. And electrons are 2,000 times lighter than protons or neutrons. And so it's the equivalent of, you know, instead of throwing a basketball, you would move a truck to transport the basketball. In terms of, you know, a basketball is about 1 kilogram, 2,000 kilograms for a truck. So what we normally do is ridiculous, and this technology offers a very targeted way to only remove the resin. And so because of that, we need to add a little bit. You don't get anything for free, but we retain about 90% of the material, and then we can reuse the chips over and over.
Michael, we are called FAIRMAT, so please don't say that pyrolysis, solvolysis, and all the other competitive technology are ridiculous. Okay? But maybe they are. No, just how many times can we do infinity recycling?
Yeah, so in principle, you can do it an infinite number of times because the chips themselves aren't damaged. And so it depends really on the quality of the materials. And given we receive aerospace materials, planes are subjected to incredible forces and stress, high temperatures, high pressures, low pressures for 40 years. And so we expect that we should be able to do something similar with our materials.
And just a last question. There is some people here that are engineers or doctors. I mean, we know that it's impossible to do things for infinity number of time. I mean, just explain to us what is the limit, what is the trick?
Yeah, so there's no free lunch, and nothing is for free. The big thing here is that you have to remove the glue that's holding these chips together. So you do have to replace some of that. But as I mentioned, most of the emissions come from the fibers. And so if you can remove just the glue that's sticking together these chips, you need to add a little bit to replace that, but you largely conserve everything else. And so it's about 90% of the material that you should be able to recover. So,
thank you, Michael. Thank you.
It's a pleasure.